The great Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." These timeless words hold profound significance, and today we look at 11 things you should quietly dismiss from your life to foster inner peace and spiritual growth. Each of these lessons is grounded in Buddha's teachings, offering a practical path to shedding the weight of what no longer serves us and embracing a more balanced, positive existence. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Dismissing the need for validation from those who hurt you. It's natural to want to explain yourself to those who have caused you pain, hoping to gain their understanding or validation. However, this often leads to further frustration and heartache. Buddha once said, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." Attempting to seek approval from those who hurt you can keep you trapped in a cycle of suffering, as their acceptance may never come. Instead, focus on self-compassion and move forward with your own inner strength. Understand that true acceptance comes from within, and by letting go of the need for external validation, you take back control of your emotional well-being. This act of self-liberation breaks the chains of suffering and empowers you to move on with clarity and grace. Lesson 2. Moving on from over-discussing breakups. It's common to find oneself repeatedly talking about the end of a relationship, analyzing every detail of what went wrong. This fixation can keep you stuck in the past, preventing genuine healing. Buddha taught, "Speak only endearing speech. Speech that is welcomed, speech when it brings no evil to others, is a pleasant thing. Dwelling on a breakup by over-discussing it only prolongs the pain for you and others involved. Instead, create space to heal and direct your energy toward growth and new experiences. By allowing yourself to let go of the past, you make room for new beginnings. Embrace the opportunity to learn about yourself, develop resilience, and cultivate self-compassion. Letting go of the need to rehash old wounds can help you find peace and open up to more meaningful experiences in the future. Lesson 3. Abandoning pursuits of meaningless goals. Buddha once said, "The trouble is you think you have time." This powerful reminder urges us to recognize the value of our time and prioritize goals that truly matter. It's easy to get caught up in chasing achievements that are dictated by societal norms or external pressures, but these often leave us feeling unfulfilled. Instead, take a step back to reflect on your goals and let go of those that do not align with your core values. Pursuing goals with true meaning brings joy and fulfillment that far outweighs the fleeting satisfaction of superficial accomplishments. Focus on what resonates with your authentic self, as it leads to a more enriched, purposeful life. By aligning your actions with your genuine aspirations, you create a life that is not only productive, but also deeply rewarding. Lesson 4. Stop raising your voice during conflict. In moments of frustration, raising your voice might seem like a release of emotions or a way to assert yourself. However, Buddha compared anger to holding a hot coal, intending to throw it at someone else. You end up burning yourself in the process. Raising your voice often escalates conflicts and damages relationships, creating a negative cycle. Instead, practice responding with calmness. When you feel anger rising, take a breath and choose your words carefully. This not only helps in de-escalating the situation, but also preserves your emotional well-being, promoting a more harmonious environment. By handling conflict with grace, you set an example of mindful communication and create opportunities for understanding rather than hostility. Over time, this practice can lead to more meaningful and fulfilling relationships, as well as increased inner peace. Lesson 5. Letting go of carrying others' burdens. Many of us tend to carry the emotional burdens of others, believing it's our duty to help them find solutions or ease their struggles. While empathy and compassion are essential, it's also crucial to maintain balance. Buddha's teachings emphasize that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Taking on the problems of others can leave you depleted and unable to care for yourself. Learn to practice supportive detachment, Offer your support while recognizing that each person is ultimately responsible for their own journey. By setting healthy emotional boundaries, you are better able to serve others without compromising your own well-being. It is not selfish to prioritize your health. Rather, it is an act of love that allows you to be genuinely present for others when needed. Letting go of the need to fix everything for those around you empowers both you and them to grow. Lesson 6. Ending the habit of comparing yourself to others. Comparison is often described as the thief of joy. Buddha warned against constantly comparing yourself to others, as it can lead to jealousy and insecurity, blinding you to your own strengths. When you measure your worth against others, you ignore your unique journey and undermine your self-esteem. Instead, focus on your own growth. Celebrate even the small steps you take and recognize that each person's path is distinct. The only valid comparison is with your past self. Aim to be better today than you were yesterday. By shifting your focus inward, you build gratitude and a genuine appreciation for your own progress. This practice fosters confidence and fulfillment, allowing you to embrace your individuality without the burden of comparison. Lesson 7. Mindful use of social media. Social media has become an integral part of our daily lives, but it is also a source of distraction and negativity. Buddha taught, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." This teaching is especially relevant when it comes to social media. Mindlessly consuming content can fill your mind with superficial comparisons and negativity, leading to feelings of inadequacy. Instead, use social media with mindfulness. Choose to engage with content that inspires and uplifts you, and be aware of the time you spend online. Set boundaries for your screen time and make space for activities that genuinely enrich your life. Whether it's connecting with loved ones, pursuing a hobby, or practicing mindfulness, being conscious of how you use technology can lead to a more meaningful and balanced life. Lesson 8. Dismissing the need for others' approval. Many people seek validation from others to feel valued, but this need can become a burden. Buddha reminds us, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Instead of seeking approval from others, cultivate self-love and acceptance. Embrace yourself fully, strengths, flaws and all, and realize that you are enough just as you are. By practicing self-acceptance, you free yourself from the constant need for external validation. This empowerment allows you to make decisions based on your values rather than trying to meet others' expectations. By embracing your true self, you develop resilience and inner confidence, which ultimately leads to a more authentic and satisfying life. Lesson 9. Letting go of perfectionism. Buddha taught there is no perfection in this world, only striving for it. The pursuit of perfection can lead to unnecessary stress and self-criticism, robbing you of the joy of living. Instead of striving for an unattainable ideal, focus on progress and growth. Accepting your imperfections is key to embracing the human experience. By viewing mistakes as opportunities to learn, you open yourself up to growth and connection with others. Letting go of perfection allows you to enjoy life fully, without the weight of unrealistic expectations. You become more relatable, and others will find comfort in your vulnerability. Life is about learning, evolving, and finding joy in the process, not about flawless execution. By letting go of perfectionism, you allow yourself the freedom to grow and thrive. Lesson 10. Freeing yourself from unrealistic expectations. Attachment is the root of suffering, Buddha taught, and unrealistic expectations are a major source of attachment. When you cling to rigid ideas of how life should be, you set yourself up for disappointment and frustration. Instead, practice acceptance. Welcome life as it unfolds, without imposing preconceived notions. Embrace the unpredictability of life and approach each moment with openness. By releasing unrealistic expectations, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering and discover the joy of living in the present. Acceptance doesn't mean settling or giving up on aspirations. It means being open to what life brings and making peace with outcomes that may differ from your plans. This openness brings contentment and helps you navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease, allowing you to experience a fuller and more enriching existence. Lesson 11. Cease engaging in gossip. Buddha encouraged us to consider whether our words improve upon silence. Gossip may seem like harmless conversation, but it often leads to hurt feelings and broken trust. Instead of engaging in idle talk about others, focus on cultivating positive, meaningful conversations. Use your words with intention, kindness, and empathy. Avoiding gossip not only fosters an environment of trust, but also has a positive effect on your own mental state. By choosing to engage in uplifting conversations, you contribute to a more harmonious world. Mindful communication elevates your relationships and deepens your sense of inner peace. Remember that words have the power to either heal or harm, and by choosing wisely, you create a positive ripple effect that benefits everyone involved. If you found the insights shared in this video valuable, please support us by giving it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content focused on enhancing your well-being. We value your thoughts, so feel free to share your reflections in the comments below. And don't forget to activate the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. By making small, mindful changes, we can create a more compassionate and harmonious world. Your journey towards inner peace and enlightenment begins with the choices you make today. Choose mindfulness, choose kindness, and choose to let go of what no longer serves you.